Hi everyone, my name is Virginia Dwan, also known as Mandarin Mama. I host a podcast called the Noona Army Podcast, which goes over the particular difficulties of being a middle-aged BTS fan. I also am the founder of Brazen Asian, which is the only retreat for Asian Pacific Islander Desi creatives, Desi American creatives and influencers. The link will be in the description, so please check it out. I have a special guest today, my friend Dave Sandler. I've known him since fall of 1995. You can do the math, it's a really long time. And 25 years, good Lord. 24 and a half, I guess, technically speaking.
Yeah. We'll go with that.
Yeah, sure. And I'll let him tell him more about himself.
Sure. Hi, I'm Dave, and I am a humanitarian aid worker, and used to be a rocket scientist, used to work on a lot of different things, and I'm a poet also, amidst all of those things. So I've traveled and I've traveled about 45, 48 countries, and I've worked in 5 countries now, mostly for the last 15 years, between Indonesia, Haiti, and Iraq. So that is a big part of who I am and what I do.
So I'll have a link to his poetry books in the description. Please check them out. He's a great poet. And then also, he is a better human being than pretty much 99% of the population. All right, so he doesn't know anything about BTS, really. We just reacted to Boy With Love and Suga's interlude because he's a big fan of Halsey. And so, what you like, rock? Pop?
Rock, pop. I like Taylor Swift. I do like Halsey. U2, Metallica, Linkin Park. Camila Cabello. Oh, I just screwed up her name again.
Camila Cabello.
I should really learn how to say some people's names.
Whatever. They're not. I mean, you don't know them.
I got your name down eventually. So.
I mean, it's a state. All right, so we're gonna react to The Truth Untold featuring Steve Aoki. You know who Steve is, right? Steve Aoki. He's a Japanese-American DJ. His family owns the, I think, Benihana franchise.
Okay.
So he's a big, famous DJ.
Okay, remember I've been gone for most of the last 15 years.
But he's been around since we were kids.
But I
Not kids. He's like only slightly older than us.
Sure, but I only heard Snow Patrol 5 years after they came out, so...
So you are time traveling. I see. Okay, so...
But that was 10 years ago now. It was just before.
Right. All right. So this song is The Truth Untold. It only features the vocal line.
Okay.
It kind of references, I forget what book, but it talks about the Esmeralda flower. And it's, the idea, it represents like something...
The Great Gatsby?
No, God.
Just totally screwing with it.
I hate The Great Gatsby. It's a piece of shit writing. It's like, how can we get more entitled white boy? I don't know. Catcher in the Rye, maybe? Maybe. All right.
As she has an entitled white boy on TV, so...
I mean, I'm allowed to say it. All right, so...
Well, I went to USC too, so that makes me even more entitled.
Ah!
I forgot. For just a moment.
It's
she
true,
never
it's
really
true.
forgets, but...
All right. So this only features the vocal line.
Okay, so Jin, Jimin, V, and...
Jungkook.
All
right, so here we go.
But none of their hair is purple. Okay.
이 정원에 숨어든 널 봤어 And I know 너의 온길 모두 다 진짜란 걸 푸른 꽃을 꺾는 손 잡고 싶지만 내 운명인 걸 Don't smile on me Lie on me 너에게 다가설 수 없으니까 내겐 불러줄 이름이 없어 You know that I can't show you me Give you me 초라한 모습 보여줄 순 없어 또 가면을 쓰고 널 만나러 가 But I still want you
So sad. So sad.
It is. That's sad. Just take me off the mask. Does he realize a change when that happens? Oh, but he can't do it.
Yes. Why can't he
That
do it?
erased out.
It is so sad. The song is so sad.
But why can't you?
Because he's like, no, you're so beautiful.
I mean, as a poet, I'm assuming he's talking inside.
Yeah.
I'm so afraid 결국엔 너도 날 또 떠나버릴까 또 가면을 쓰고 널 만나러
But if you wear the mask, you might leave without ever knowing the true person anyway. So you can't hide those things really.
No.
Not really.
세상에 예쁜 너를 닮은 꽃을 피운다 네가 아는 나를 숨쉬는 곳 But I still want you I still want you 어쩌면 그때 용기만 이만큼만 용기 내서 너의 앞에서 떠나면 지금 모든 건 달라졌을까 난 울고 있어 사라진 무너진 홀로 남겨진 이 모래성에서 부서진 가면을 바라보면서 And I still want you But I still want you I still want you And I still want you
It's a really good song.
It really is, right?
Yeah.
It's actually my husband's favorite song. Or actually, is it his favorite song of BTS? It's the only song of BTS that he likes. So, favorite, only song, whatever. You know.
That's the title. And translated, The Truth Untold.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what'd you think? Especially
I
the
really
lyrics.
liked it. I mean, also just overall, like the other songs you played, it shows an ability to have a wide range in it. They're fun, but they're also passionate about their music too. So like, it's not just poppy, dancey, and get everybody. It's like, no, it's got other emotions and thoughts and feelings behind it, and it allows for a lot of depth in that. So I like that song, also because it shows a better band in that too. It's not just like, oh, I'm done listening to these guys because they only do the one same thing.
Oh, right,
It's a
right.
lot of things. I think for that song particularly, it's just, I think I talked about it even doing like, wearing masks and all those things. It's hard. You can't go through life hiding, but at the same time you feel like you have to, so people don't see those dark parts inside of you.
Right.
But people still feel it and sense it, and it leads to goods and bads. Like, sure, you can try to hold on to something with a mask on, but eventually it's still inside of you. It's still an outpouring of how you talk, how you think, how you feel, how you react. So
Actually, I think you would actually really like BTS's. They do arcs, so they do thematic eras. So the first era when they first started out was the school trilogy, because they were just out of school. They were in school or
Sure.
just out of school.
yeah,
So their first era was like the school
right.
era.
School,
They're talking about school. So of course they have your typical like,
school feelings, school emotions.
boy, unrequited love, all those things, which I wasn't, so I'm actually grateful I did not find them at that time. Because I'd be like,
Okay.
I mean, these are good, they're interesting songs in the sense of like musically interesting.
Sure.
And they're sonically good, but
But you wouldn't have enjoyed it as much if it was just that.
yeah, because I mean, although they do have social commentary songs, so I want you to listen to those. But then they went on to the youth era, like the most beautiful moment in life, like the One Car White Phone, and just explores like becoming an adult, like the fears and like worries, and then they have the Love Yourself era, which starts with Her, Tear, and Answer, and it's all about like, again, it's this arc. They talk about like, oh, you're in love, it's like it's amazing, and like, you're euphoric about this love, and then you realize, no, it's all a lie because I have been lying to you. I've been lying to myself. I'm not really me. But if I actually show you me, you won't love me. You'll run away because I'm a monster.
Yeah.
And then the answer in the third at the end of that arc is about how no, actually, you can't love other people until you love yourself.
Yeah.
And it's about that. It sounds so cheesy when you like sum it up, but if you listen to if you look at the lyrics and stuff, it's very interesting. And then these last 2 albums they have are about Map of the Soul, like Carl Jung's Map of the Soul.
Oh.
So it's it starts with Persona, and then they ended with 7 because it was supposed to be Shadow and Ego, but they combined the albums. Okay. And they talk about Persona, Shadow, Ego. They don't talk about Anima.
Okay.
But yeah, like it's totally all about that. And it's about their identities. Now that they've made it, what are they doing with themselves? Is the face that they give the public the real them? Is the face that they keep to themselves the real them?
Yeah.
Are they artists? Are they idols? Are they singers? Are they rappers? Have they sold out? Are they like are they what people who love them say? Are they people who hate them say? Like what are they? And so eventually, again, it goes back to loving yourself, right?
Yeah.
But and being confident in who we are. But it's actually a very interesting arc because for me, I was going through an identity crisis. Like, am I just a mom? Am I my whole life was just worthless or whatever? No. But just trying to figure those things out. Like, yes, I'm also a mom. I'm also a writer. I'm also all these things. Yeah. And it was just interesting to watch them deal with that, but 20 years earlier.
Sure.
Because. Yeah. So yes, this turned out much longer than I anticipated, but I do want to show Dave a wide variety of their songs. So they have a lot of songs similar to that in terms of themes and lyrics. But yeah. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.